Question. Greetings. Please forgive me for bothering you. Well, you're not bothering me. I'm here to help people if I can. That's not bothering me. I just stumbled across your Facebook page and read where you stated that you would try to answer questions about religion. And I thought that you may be able to shed some light on a situation that's concerning me. And then the person is describing how for several years he's had dreams where he's actually awakened. Sometimes he even gets out of bed. And then he sits down and then he still has dreams. These dreams are not like my normal dreams. My normal dreams would be small snippets of whatever the subject matter may be, and it'll be fuzzy very short. But the dreams that continue, even though I have opened my eyes, are extremely clear and crisp, just like you might see if you looked out the window. But many, for whatever reason, are very hard to make out. It will be exactly as if a person went to the cinema and sat in the very first rows of seats, way too close to make out and discern what's going on with the movie. And then the person says, I'm a mature, old, healthy man without any difficulties ever with my emotions or mind. I'm also a very proud Christian that follows the teachings of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I don't know why I would think these dreams might be connected to my religion in any way, but there is not any other thing to explain it. And then it goes on to explain with other things. But what I want to comment on here is that I think it's significant. If you have a person who has these, I wouldn't call them dreams, I would call them more visions. At the same time, the person is a Christian. And just by the fact that you say, I'm a proud Christian that follows the teachings of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I'm assuming that this is some traditional religion, possibly a fundamentalist religion, and not some New Age spiritual religion, certainly not the Ask Real Jesus website. So what I would say here is that clearly, for me, this person in his outer mind is limited by these Christian beliefs. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ sounds like fundamentalist, literal interpretation of the Bible. This is like a mental box that your mind is in. What's the purpose of these visions? To help you see that there's something outside the box. Because as I've explained, we can have an outer mind that has certain beliefs and opinions. It's often the intellectual linear mind. Well, we have a certain worldview, this is how the world is. But then we can have intuition. And our intuition is connected to a higher part of our minds. And I would say that these dreams or visions that the person is having is an attempt of the person's higher mind to communicate with the conscious mind, to make the person see that the person is ready to look beyond these outer beliefs, these outer doctrines. It's simply the next part in your life plan that you start looking beyond these outer beliefs that you have probably been in for a long time, and see that there's more to understand about life than what can be explained in these fundamentalist beliefs. They are spiritual teachings. Since you have found my Facebook page and you've asked this question, well, look at the websites and the books and the YouTube videos that I put out there and see what resonates with you. You will probably find something that resonates with you so you can take the next step on your personal path. And then once you have taken that, you will look for something else and it will take you higher. So again, I would say this. Clearly, your higher mind is trying to communicate with your outer mind because your outer mind is too closed by your religious beliefs to hear the message that your higher mind wants you to have at this point in your life.